Okay, without wasting much of our time, we'll be starting with the national anthem. So please, with all due respect, ladies and gentlemen, can we all be on our feet for the national anthem? Please, the old new one. So, and I would call one of the students to come lead the national anthem. If you are courageous enough, we will score you for this. So, if you are courageous enough, okay, you want to win something too, Abby? Go. You come. All right.
Nigeria, we hailed our own dear native land. The tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace about to honor, and this we count as rain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. The National Pledge. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. Amen.
Thank you very much. Please, can we appreciate our place? The JCI Creed. The JCI Creed, please. Please, everyone, please. We believe. You will agree with me that everyone, including children, adults included, occupy leadership positions. Everybody can. The young generation, it is not power. It is not power. If power does not empower, it is not. If power does not empower, it is not power. So JCI has the power, and JCI does empower people, the young, the old. Please, once again, put your hands together for JCI. And this time around, please, put your hands together for JCI Lagos City. Now, many of you will be asked, not everyone can be a leader. But when you lead properly, you'll be honored. And legacies will be established on your behalf. 2026, the JCI World President in the person of JCI Senator. 2016, the JCI World President in the person of JCI Senator Dike Dimba. Paschal Dike Paschal led the world. You agree with that, right? True or false? And because he did well, and one thing that stood him out, he was known for a person that preaches about global peace. He's a man of peace. And everything around him is what? Peace. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to honor this legacy by this great man, JCI Senator Dike Pascal. Please put your hands together for him. Through public speaking, not just to come here and speak, but to have a peaceful dialogue, a peaceful competition where leaders are made. And as you can see, for the fact that these children can get to this level, that shows you that they will be great leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, we have great leaders here as well. Our daddies in JCI, our mommies in JCI, and also some wonderful guests who have come from far and near just to honor this particular event. Like they say in JCI, that recognition is a continuum. As people comes in, we would also, welcome them and also recognize them. The first person I would like to recognize here is the 2024 JCI Lagos City President, in the person of JCI Ambassador Adiola Alfred. Please put your hands together for her. Also, I would like to recognize JCI Senator Adetola Akinola, the MD and CEO, Glicks Group of Companies. Thank you very much. Also, we have Mrs. Ronke Matuluko, Deputy Director, Competitions, Lagos State Ministry of Basic Education. Oh, thank you. Mommy, you remind me of one of my headmistresses then. Also, we have Mrs. Ugochi Osai, the President, Business Network International, Platinum. Also, we have Mr. Maxwell Osunde, the President, Business Network International, Fortune. And also all the members of Business Network International, we please appreciate them, please. They are all here. Also, we have Mr. Anthony Onwumere, the MD and CEO, Lifebag Pharmaceutical Limited. Please appreciate him. Thank you very much, sir. One. Also, we have JCI Senator Bayo Adeosun. Please appreciate him. And also, we have JCI Senator Anthony Egonu. Okay, he's not here. And finally, we have JCI Senator Tunde Ayeni. Sir, please, with all due respect, can you please move forward, please? Thank you very much. Who said that? So who said you're welcome? Okay, oh, I thought it was a student. You are too big for what I will give you. Where is the baby girl? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I will come to you since you are hiding your face. All right, come. Let's do this together. All right, come. I have a gift for you. She's crying already. Please appreciate her once again, please. She will make a great speaker. I love the way you welcome. And that got everybody's attention. Also here we have the winner for the Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 2021, Iola Abdul Razik. Please, our special guest, please come forward, please. Appreciate him. When you see people that wear glasses, fear them. So the Igbos will say, "Na nwata kwọcha aka, osoro ọgaranya racha apịọm," meaning that when a child, does the right thing, when a child washes, his or her hands properly, he will eat together with the elders. So he has actually done that. As you can see, it's sitting amongst greats. Better take selfie and save it. Okay, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I would like to welcome to the stage the brain behind the planning, the organization for this particular event, in the person of JCI Martin, please. The chairman, organizing committee for Paschal Dike Public Speaking 2024.
Good morning, everyone. JCI Martins. Okay, I'm Martins Adegwega, the chairperson for Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0. Greetings to our esteemed guests, student teachers, and fellow JCI members. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as chairperson of the Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0. Today marks the culmination of months of dedication, passion, and hard work. I am incredibly proud of everyone who has played a role in making this event a reality. First, I must extend the heartfelt gratitude to our students and their teachers who have tirelessly prepared for this competition. Your efforts are commendable, and I hope today's event will inspire you to continue developing your skills and pursuing your dreams. To the judges, special guests, and officials, especially our esteemed guests, thank you for lending your time, expertise, and support to this remarkable competition. A very special appreciation goes to Madam President Adiola Alfred, JCI Ambassador Adiola Alfred, whose leadership and vision have been instrumental in guiding us throughout this journey. I must also extend my profound gratitude to Senator Paschal Dike, whose legacy we honor through this competition. His passion for empowering young minds and championing the cause of peace and global unity has laid the foundation for all we celebrate today. The competition is more than a platform for public speaking. It is a space where the next generation of leaders emerges. We are not just here to crown a winner. We are here to cultivate leaders who will shape the future. Personally, this journey has been a passion-driven endeavor, not just a task. From my early days as a United Nations Millennium Campus Fellowship Ambassador in university, where I actively supported the Sustainable Development Goals, I have always been deeply committed to causes that uplift youth, education, and leadership. JCI Lagos City has given me the opportunity to continue that journey, and for that, I am forever grateful. I want to thank my family who has been my unwavering support system throughout the process. Their encouragement has been a constant source of strength. I also appreciate my friends who have contributed in various capacities, coming from all walks of life to make the competition a success. To my colleagues in JCI Lagos City and the entire planning and execution team, your efforts from the preliminaries to this grand finally have been nothing short of remarkable. You are the engine behind today's success. To my fellow JCI members, thank you for your support, energy, and dedication. Your involvement in every stage of this competition has made all the difference. As the Bible reminds us, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And I believe that the work we've done will leave a lasting impact on every student here today. I want to offer a word of advice to everyone present, especially our young participants. Be an active citizen and a change agents in your communities. One act of leadership, one effort to make a difference can create a ripple that will positively affect others. This is what being part of JCI is all about, leading by example and shaping the world around us. To my colleagues in the press, your support in covering and promoting the event has been invaluable, and I appreciate your contributions. To the organization and individuals who have sponsored and supported the competition, your belief in the power of youth and education is deeply appreciated. Thank you for investing in the future of Nigeria's brightest young mind. As we conclude this remarkable journey, I will just take from our creed that says that Earth's great treasure lies in woman personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. I encourage everyone here to continue striving in excellence, whether it be public speaking, or anywhere we find ourselves. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Please, you can do better, please. Thank you very much. One thing I love about JCI is whether you know how to do or you don't know how to do, JCI will make you do. Whether you know how to do or you don't know how to do. And if you know how to do, JCI will help you perfect it. So it's not easy to organize an event in JCI. It's not easy, especially the part of seeking for sponsors. That is the most, stressful part of it. Once again, please let's appreciate Martin Benga. Yes, Martin wouldn't have done the best he did in organizing this wonderful event without the leadership of someone. The 2024 Lagos City JCI President. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I welcome to the microphone JCI Ambassador Adiola Alfred, the 2024 JCI Lagos City President, for the opening address. Please appreciate her.
Thank you very much for your presence today. It's really appreciated. Good morning once again. It is with great honor and excitement that I welcome everyone to Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0 on this day, hosted by JCI Lagos City. Today we gather not to celebrate the art of public speaking, but also to honor the legacy of Paschal Dike, whose passion for eloquence, effective communication has inspired many. Public speaking is a powerful tool. It is an art that transcends barriers, ignites change, and fosters understanding. In the world that we are today, or general world, that often things seem divided, the ability to articulate thoughts, ideas clearly is more crucial than ever. Our competitor today, different 5 schools today, that are the grand finale, they will showcase their skill, their creativity, and unique perspectives, reminding us of the impact that the world we have today. So our judges, thank you for your invaluable time and expertise. We appreciate that. The role you also play in evaluating our speakers is vital today, and we appreciate your commitment and to nurture the young generations of leaders today. So our participants, I commend you for your courage and determination. Stepping onto this stage requires not just your talent, but also your willingness to share your voice to the world. Remember, every great speaker starts as a novice, and today is a stepping stone in your journey. As we embark on the competition, let us celebrate innovation, foster creativity, encourage everyone. May this event inspire us to continue honoring our skills and use our voice to create positive change in our community. As our slogan in JCI Lagos City for this year is Spice, which is strategize, promote, innovate, collaborate, and empower. So that's what we are also doing today, because we have all these embodied in this program today. Once again, I welcome everyone to Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0. So let the spirit of eloquence and enthusiasm fill the hall. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, madam. Women make great leaders. The men, your hands are not. Students, which side are you? The men or the women? Which side? Oh. Most of you are you are girls, so definitely you will support your gender. But truth be told, actually make great leaders. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Even though they have their own, I won't say that. Mommy is looking at me, so. So right about now, like she said, we are here to make use of our voices to impact the world, not to use it and use some words or abuse your fellow student, but make use of your eloquence and impact the world. But before we go into the reason we are here today, amongst 30 schools in Lagos, 5 schools were picked. Please, once again, put your hands together for this. Many people would say private school is the best. Who agrees with that? Who agrees with that? Nobody. Only you. It's like you went to private school. Okay, in terms of capacity building. Okay, let me specify it now. Okay, who agrees with me that when it comes to capacity building, government school is the best? When it comes to capacity building, in all ramification, socially, intellectually, government school is the best. Who agrees with me? Wow. All our daddies said no. Okay. Thank you very much. Please, if you know you went to private school, can you signify? Public school? Public school. Our beautiful mommy. Public school? Oh, private. No wonder. Even the way you laugh is private. So, amongst 30 schools, public schools in Lagos, 5 public schools were picked. And from Agege district, we have, so once I call the name of your school, you stand up so that they appreciate you for coming this far. We have Alimasho Senior Grammar School. Also, from that same Agege district, we have Lagos State Model Senior College. Thank you, can sit down. Then from Maryland District 2, we have Government Senior Model College, Awutu. Then from Yaba District 4, we have Itolo Girls Senior Secondary School. Okay, Itolo Girls. Then finally, from Oshodi District 6, we have Babs, Fafunwa Senior Secondary School. Yeah, thank you very much. At least I'm okay now. I've seen my gender. Because I'm about to ask in Kilode. Yes. Well done. You guys are making us proud. Hope you'll be speaking. This one you are saying with left hand. Hope you'll be speaking. The two of you behind, will you be speaking? My gender. Why? So now a video of how these 5 schools we have selected is going to be played now. So please, let's watch and see. Apologies. While we wait for the video to get ready, my 2 gender behind. Since both of you won't be speaking, okay, you'll be speaking. Okay, but okay, the 2 of you won't be speaking, right? All right. But I need you to prove to them that we are good. Okay, I need you to prove to them that you are not selected. It doesn't mean that you are not good. Are you ready? Huh? He's crying already. Okay, are you ready? Okay. The camera will capture you. If you have your selfie, take it now so that you tell them that you are part of the competition. I'm giving you the microphone now. The MC is standing beside you, so that means you are part of the competition. So stand up. Appreciate him for his confidence. So now, the video is getting ready. So I need you, in the next 2 minutes, just pick your own topic and express yourself. Just your own topic. I'm not going to give you any topic. Your own topic from your heart. Express yourself. In the next 2 minutes, you never can tell who's watching. Now let's have it. Prove to them that you can do it.
So I'm going to be speaking about the last topic that he had for this competition that qualified our school. So it's about promoting mental health well-being among Nigerian students. So we know about mental health, which is the complete and total state of your mental well-being without any distractions of its functions. And there are many ways which we can promote our mental well-being. One is by engaging in self-care, which is practically means doing things that make you happy, whether it's playing music, playing a sport or game, or simply taking a walk and connecting with nature. Doing this will ensure that you reduce signs of depression and improve your good mood. We can also ask for help when we need it. This can be done by talking to a trusted adult, a friend, or your school counselor to ensure that you can have good coping mechanisms and improve your mood too also. We should also promote healthy habits to prevent insomnia and to also have good sleeping and eating habits too. We can also ensure that we are with people that encourage and enlighten us.
That was great. That was great. Stop sweating. You did well. You did well. You did well. Stop sweating. You did well. You did well. You did well. My the other gender, I'm coming to you. Just get ready, okay? All right. That was quite an interesting topic. Mental health is an aspect of our life that many of us take for granted, but it contributes to our whole, well-being. So at this point, the video of how these wonderful 5 schools, we are selected is going to be played now. Please, let's all watch and enjoy.
As a well-trained African child, I'd like to give honor to whom honor is due by saying, good day, my chairperson, educators, and my elite students. My name is Efunga Tamilore, a student of Owole Senior Grammar School. I'm here to discuss on a topic which says mental health, promoting mental health well-being among Nigerian students. Mental health involves emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects the way we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine the way we handle stress, relate with others, and make healthy choices.
It's time to shine a light, break the silence on the mental health issue affecting we Nigerian students.
Now, we have to remember that our mental health doesn't affect our lives, but the lives of those around us, the lives of our family, our friends, the society, and even the lives of future generations.
Furthermore, promoting another vital way of promoting mental well-being is by your parents, is by parental factors.
Keep going. no matter how hard things are right now, no matter how stuck you feel, no matter how many nights you've spent crying or wishing things were different, no matter how depressed and hopeless you feel. I promise you won't feel like this forever. Keep going.
As a well-trained African child, I'd like to give honor to whom honor is due by saying, good day, my chairperson, educators, and my early students.
Okay, thank you very much. So we apologize for what just happened. Nigeria is currently happening to our videos. Right? Media team. Okay. So right now, our dad is here, our mom is here, would agree with me that what's one of the things that made you, or the major components that made you who you are today, is not just what you learnt from the classroom, true of us. You would agree with me that passing through the university and coming out of the university, there are different things, different components. There are 4 walls in the university: academic side of it, the social part of it, the social, spiritual, and other activities. So we are here today. The students will be speaking on balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement. How to balance your academics and also other activities, because these are the things that makes you a complete being, not just academics. Because you can be a first class graduate, but with a first class or with a third class social life. And when you're not socially intelligent, your life is somehow. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have judges who are experts in the field of public speaking, in the field of capacity building, people who have molded people who have tutored great men and women. So don't be scared. They are experts when it comes to the field of public speaking. So you'll be judged properly. The first person on the list is JCI Senator Adetola Akinola, the MD, CEO, Gliss Group of Company. Please put your hands together for her, please. Students, clap well, oh, clap well, oh. Once I'm introducing any of the judges, clap well, those students. The second on the list is Mrs. Ugochi Osai, the President, Business Network International Platinum. Mommy, look at those that are clapping and those that are not clapping. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from the moment I saw this great person, I was sitting outside there. He said he made just few lines. I was like, man, who is this great man? Sir, you might have forgotten, but you made a statement about past president something. At that point, I was like, this man is not just ordinary. I learned a lot from that single statement you made. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I make welcome one of our judges, JCI Senator Bayo Adeosun. Please keep clapping. Students, clap. All right, thank you very much. I would like to believe the student you already know what to do, but for reminder's sake, for the first speaking session, the chief speaker is going to speak for 7 minutes. Maximum of 7 minutes and minimum of 5 minutes. You must speak up to 5 minutes, but you mustn't exceed 7 minutes. Is that clear? Is that clear? All right. Now for the second speaking session, that's for the supporting speakers, you have to speak for 5 minutes, maximum of 5 minutes, and a minimum of 3 minutes. You have to speak for just 5 minutes. Lagos State, Lagos State Model Senior College. Then we have Government Senior Model College. Like they would say, JCI recognition is a continuum. I also like to recognize JCI Senator George Onuma, the Executive Secretary Emeritus, JCI Nigeria. Thank you, sir. Also, we have JCI Ambassador Akinlabi Hassan, the 2022 President, JCI Lagos City. Sir, please move forward. Also, I would like to recognize Mrs. Omo Laoye Adebisi from Yaba District. Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to move into the Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0. And the student will be speaking on how to balance academic excellence with the extracurricular engagement. At this point, I'm going to be giving the microphone to the judges to start the competition. Thank you very much. Please, once again, I appreciate the judges. So the first school, number 1. tell us your name, then you mention your school so that they will take note of it. Your name and your school.
Extracurricular activities, sports, and societies constitute an integral part of a well-rounded educational experience. These activities encompasses various interests and ideologies, ranging from music, art, sports, to academic clubs and honor societies, providing we students with the opportunity to explore our various interests outside the formal curriculum. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed judges, my honorable panel of judges, my fellow students and friends. Standing before you all is Anya Webere Miracle, an ambassador of that prestigious school, Italo Girls Senior Secondary School. It is such a privilege, and I'm honored to address this gathering. Today, we gather to talk about a crucial aspect of our educational journey with a topic, balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement. First and foremost, I would like to give a brief introduction on our two key terms, academic excellence and extracurricular engagement. When we say academic excellence, it simply refers to a student's outstanding educational performance, while on the other hand, extracurricular engagement refers to activities and pursuits outside the regular academic curriculum. These activities, when well structured and balanced, fosters academic performance, personal growth, and development of key life skills. To begin with, join me. Let's consider ways on how we can balance both academic excellence and extracurricular activities, such as time management. Balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities necessitates effective and efficient time management. Time management always starts with creating a schedule for classes, study section, extracurricular activities, and personal downtime. Getting your calendar organized is half the battle, while the other half is following it consistently by avoiding and doing away procrastination. Also, choosing the right activities. We students should choose activities that align with our interests, our strengths, our future career goals. Let's find what ignites our passion and pursue it. Consider quality over quantity and diverse experiences. Also, maintaining our personal well-being. There is no point in pushing ourselves so hard that our overall well-being suffers and gets stigmatized. We should learn to stay active, eat right, get enough sleep, and nurture our bodies. Most importantly, when we feel overwhelmed, we should seek out for help, seek out for support. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it's a sign of strength. Taking breaks. It is important to take breaks while studying and in engagement of extracurricular activities. By taking breaks, we become relaxed, focused, and concentrated. Also, learning to say no. Learn to say no when needed. By establishing boundaries and learning to say no, we students maintain a healthy balance between academic excellence and extracurricular activities, enhancing our personal growth and social development. In addition, as students, we are future leaders, innovators, and change makers of Nigeria. Our academic excellence is vital. It helps lay the foundation of our future career goals and open doors to new opportunities. However, extracurricular activities is equally essential. It helps us discover our passion, etc. Proceeding further, join me. Permit me to dive into the beneficial aspects of balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities, such as improved academic performance. Participating in extracurricular activities fosters academic excellence. It provides keys and helps us students develop skills. It provides practical skills such as leadership, time management, problem solving, and critical thinking skills, which can be comprehended through academics. Also, development of social and emotional well-being. Engaging in academic performance and providing opportunities for interaction and collaboration fosters academic excellence. We students learn to build relationships, handle different perspectives, and manage conflicts. Also, reduce absenteeism. Given a scenario of my school's previous intersport, where we students were opportuned to showcase our different athletic skills, that experience made me realize the essence, the benefit of extracurricular engagement in academics. Students who are engaged in school's activities outside the classroom tend to be more motivated to attend school regularly. Moreover, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Also, development of potential key life skills. Engagement in extracurricular activities helps we students develop key life skills such as leadership, time management, cooperation, leading to creativity, resilience, and adaptability. Finally, Engagement in extracurricular activities helps we students discover our hidden passion, our talent. For instance, looking at our well-known Nigerian artist, Adeleke David, popularly known as Davido. Davido is a multi-millionaire musician and a role model to many Nigerian youth out there. Having done my research, Davido's engagement in extracurricular activities helped him develop his passion, music production and songwriting. It helped him develop his skills, stage performance, and has also helped him become one of Africa's most successful music artists. Conclusively, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow students, esteemed guests and friends, as I've approached the end of this speech, I would like you all to keep this in mind. Do remember, extracurricular activities, sports and societies has positive impact on we student academic performance. Therefore, this participation in these activities should be supported. They should be encouraged, ensuring a well-rounded educational experience. Balance is key. Academic excellence is not just about good grades alone. It's about growing into confident, compassionate, and remarkable students. Academic excellence without extracurricular activities is like a puzzle without a picture. Once again, I remain Anya Webere Miracle from Italo Girls Senior Secondary School. Thank you all.
Please, we can do better. We can do better. That was great. That was great. That was great. Wow. When I was your age, I can't do that, you know. That was great. School number 2.
Quality education is a totality of life experience. The symbiotic relationship between academic excellence and extracurricular engagement can never be overemphasized in the development and downfall of many students all over the world. See, imagine 2 scenarios between 2 students, Namdi and Emmanuel, where Emmanuel Quality education is a totality of life experience. The symbiotic relationship between academic excellence and extracurricular engagement can never be overemphasized in the development and downfall of many students all over the world. Now imagine 2 scenarios between 2 students, Emmanuel and Namdi. Now Emmanuel is a final year student at the University of Lagos, but he focuses on his academics alone. He's smart, yes, but he lacks certain social skills and life skills that he needs. Despite him graduating with a first-class degree, he still struggles to find employment due to his lack of certain practical life skills and transferable skills. This is when he realized that although he was book smart, he was not practical or streetwise. Now, let's look at Namdi, also a final year student in the University of Nigeria. He is an extracurricular freak. Just mention it. The chess club, he's there. The sports club, he's there. He's the leader of almost all the organizations on campus. But he neglects his studies and so graduated poor grades. Till today, he is unemployed due to the fact that he lacks certain foundational knowledge and knowledge of job speculations that the employers need to employ him. This is when he realized that although he was book smart, he lacked street wisdom. Now, my point is, these 2 scenarios highlight the fact that there needs to be a balance between academics and extracurricular activities in order for us to achieve success. Good day, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Committee of the JCI, Honorable Panel of Judges, Accurate Timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Otuke Nkosala, a student of Government Senior Model College, and I am truly humbled to be speaking on this topic, balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement strategies for the Nigerian students. See, this topic is long overdue. The alarming cases of students who suffer from mental health and so many other mental issues, they do not just start overnight. They have their key causes. And Yes, education helps people to build some certain foundational knowledge and skills, while extracurricular activities helps them to build certain practical skills and life experiences. The thing is, we must not love one and leave the other. We must learn to marry the two together. Now, some of the benefits of actually taking a balanced approach are the fact that it helps students to network and it helps them to develop better skills. It helps them to develop employability and self-employability. Now, what we students need are strategies. And what are strategies to achieve a balance? Well, develop a smart plan. We students need to develop study plans and schedules, and we need to stick to them. How can you make your goals smart? We can make our goals smart by making them specific, measurable, achievable. We can do this by making them realistic and time-bound. Because various independent findings have actually showed that students who give 70% of their time and 70% of their time to academics and 30% of their time to extracurricular activities actually tend to excel more than those who give 100% of their time to either one of these two. Also, we need to apply the RED formula. And what is the RED formula? Well, R stands for rest, E for energy, and D stands for diet. Now, various psychologists have actually said that out of the 24 hours in a day, we spend 8 hours on work, 8 hours used for our 8 hours for leisure can be used for our extracurricular activities. And this goes to show that extracurricular activities should be things that we as students love doing. We should not be forced to do them because it is part of our leisure. And the remaining 8 hours obviously are for rest because nothing can replace rest. Various findings actually report that students who take siesta, also known as afternoon nap, actually tend to be more focused and excel better than those who don't. Because the time that we use to sleep is a time that rapid eye movement takes place, which helps us to process certain information. And another key point is thinking outside the box. Now imagine a student who has a very important class and at the same time has a chess championship. What do you think that student would do? Well, this is when various innovative thinking comes to place. These students can actually decide to take video or audio recordings from their friends, and this can help them a long way. Another key point is the use of technology. There are various online platforms and digital learning resources that can actually help students to not only pursue further academic success, but for them to also engage in extracurricular activities without having to stress themselves outside the four walls of the classroom. And also, schools should actually work towards infusing extracurricular activities into their school curriculum. And in conclusion, Abraham Lincoln once said, and I quote, "If you want to predict your future, you need to create it." And the only way we can create our future is by learning how to balance academic excellence with our extracurricular activities. Let's learn how to not just be street smart, but to be book wise, and to not just be book wise, but to also be street smart. Thank you.
Man, I can't believe these are government schools. Who says you need to go to private school to speak well? These children they are too good. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. They're too good. Suit or street? Street or suit? Suit or street? Street or suit?
Proud and this quagmire isn't more struggle, it's strategy. First and foremost, time management is essential. Like an expert juggler, the secret in balancing both academics and extracurriculars lies in mastering how to manage our time. Say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and nature had the stepping stones to achieving balance. Secondly, setting smart goals is like using GPS to navigate life. Imagine trying to reach a destination without a map. It's the same with balancing academics and extracurriculars. Students must decide how much time to dedicate to studying and how much to extracurricular engagement. Moreover, students must learn the art of saying no. Focus is key. Why join 5 clubs when you can focus on 2 and excel in both? Sometimes less is more. The wise knows when to say no so they can give their best to what truly counts. Furthermore, extracurriculars don't have to compete with academics. They can complement them. Isn't it beautiful how the skills we gain in extracurricular activities enhances academic performances? Additionally, students must remember to take rest. Even the best performers need rest. Like a battery, you can't run on empty. Taking breaks to recharge the mind is
30% should be given to streets, while 70% should be given to suits. Because the knowledge you need, you need some basic knowledge to navigate the street, and the suit is more valuable in Nigeria of today than the street. That's why we like to give 70% for the suit and 30% for the street. And in fact, even when you walk, when the suit enter the street might command respect because of the suit on the street.
So I want to use English and confuse me. It will not work. But in a real sense, is the suit actually more respected in Nigeria? Which of them is more respected? The street. No, you are still in school, you might not understand. Okay, the balance of, but I'm thinking the street is, to me, explain to us.
I mean, the street is another word, and the suit is another word. So there is no how you than the street, and you have people that actually respect the street more than the suit. We are trying to balance it. That's why we have to balance them, because if you don't balance it, how will you survive when you get to the suit, and how will you survive both sides? But when you're on the other side, you will not be able to see the other side.
Okay, I love your, okay, medicine and surgery, no problem. When you apply for JAM first, we know what you will study. We know you will JAM. We know what you will study. I totally understand what you said, and it's because any other student, feel free. I have my second gender. You will not say that. No, not you. No, you use English and finish us. I don't want you. So tell us you can. Stand up. Be bold.
I believe
on courses I want Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes here. Are you going to hail him or not? You won't hail him. Mommy.
Why did upon assumption of office of okay, after election, it wasn't before he assumed office, the president of Nigeria, after his elections, I recall that the first person he visited was Tony Elumelu. It wasn't because he was a street person. And I would always say it. The lady in blue sweater said it, and I want to toll with her. She said that it would be better you just sit on the fence if you don't know where you're headed. For suits in Nigeria, we can't say suit is entirely, even if I recall there was a time Davido went to visit the same Tony Elumelu. He had to go on suits. And remember, suits employs streets for all all the of them to come and so no, it's not employment.
Okay, Ma, I love the way you started, but towards the ending, you entrapped yourself. But the truth is, when I mean suits and streets here figuratively is book, people that are book smart. The streets, please, very important, be audible, please, very important, be audible, please. That you have maximum of, it would guide you process. I would like to recognize JCI Ambassador Elochukwu Umanya, the Executive Vice President, South, the Executive Vice President, Southeast, Anyola. All right. Thank you very much. Mommy, please. Thank you very much. Mommy, please. When we are in support of streets, we are in the streets. When we are in support of streets, we are in the streets. Mommy, please, please, let's appreciate Mommy, please. Ladies and gentlemen, 8.0. And we have 5.0. And we have 5 great schools here competing for the best. They are all the best.
Today, artistic problem solving, clubs and organizations, promote service projects, encourage community service projects, encourage empathy and social responsibility. Incorporate Nigerian culture and tradition heritage into art, music, and drama. Encourage entrepreneurs born from extracurricular activities to let us harmonize academic and extracurricular activity.
Paper reported in September 2021 on how a self-employed student was recorded. Paper reported in September 2021 on how a self-employed student was recorded to have jumped from while trying to combine student leadership and academic responsibilities. The experience of Amarachi, managing art studio, coursework, and part-time job. The commitment of Chiamaka to managing business and academic responsibilities. The vigor of David going through athletics training and academics demand, and the adventure of Olamide performing volunteer work with academic workload all shines a light to the rising issue in Nigerian students balancing academic excellence and extracurricular activities. According to World Health Organization in September 2023, 1 in 4 Nigerian students have been recorded to be going through mental trauma, while 58% of Nigerian students have had depression, according to National Health Institute in November 2023. You see, some of these challenges faced by Nigerian students in balancing academic excellence and extracurricular activities are time management. There was limited time to balance academic excellence, extracurricular activities, and even personal life. Time management. Financial constraints. There is limited resources managing academic expenses and the need for part-time job. Conflicting priorities. Students face difficult times trying to decide which one to choose between social pressure, academic excellence, and extracurricular activities, because it doesn't make sense to be a triangle student that only focuses on academic excellence. Now, what are the coping mechanisms for Nigerian students? Of course, a lot of my co-speakers would have mentioned creating a schedule, prioritizing tasks, setting boundaries by saying no to distractions. But we need to note that 80% of employers consider extracurricular activities in hiring decisions. No wonder prominent people like Omotola Jalade, Chimamanda Adichie, Femi Otedola, and Barack Obama, who were doing well in extracurricular activities in colleges, are making us proud today. Therefore, our deliberation will not be complete without innovative and technological strategies towards addressing these problems. Number 1, AI-powered scheduling assistants. There are various tools like Rike and Timely that can actually help us to manage our tasks and positively use our time. Number 2, and I would like to adopt the JCI creed number 2, that faith, number 1, that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. 3, Seeking advice and mentorship from experienced seniors and lecturers will also go a long way towards balancing academic excellence and extracurricular activities. In conclusion, when we leverage these innovative and technological strategies towards balancing academic excellence and extracurricular activities, we would have no need to discuss this topic again. And we need to learn effective time management skills, because this is what differentiates successful people from unsuccessful people. In other words, this is what differentiates men from boys. Thank you for listening. God bless.
Time allocation for academic and extracurricular involvement. In the bustling world of Nigeria education, achieving a balance between academic and extracurricular activities is a challenge many students face. While academic excellence is a significant goal, participation in extracurricular pursuits are beneficial for students' holistic development. The importance of balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities cannot be overemphasized. Both aspects play a vital role in students' holistic development, contributing to personal growth, skills enhancement, character building, career advancement, and academic success. National Association of College and Employers reports that 80%, I repeat, 80% of employers value extracurricular activities, while National Survey of Student Engagement also reports that balancing academics and extracurricular activities increases GPAs of university students. There are some specific benefits which are derived from balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities, such as increased academic motivation and engagement, networking opportunities and professional connection, social network expansion, mental health well-being, and stress relief. The question becomes, what are the strategies that can be used by we Nigerian students in balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities? First and foremost, academic prioritization. Students should ensure that their academics remains the top priority. They should also be taught the importance of proper time management and organization to juggle both academic and extracurricular activities effectively. Also, commitment of students should be limited, as they should be encouraged to choose extracurricular activities that they are genuinely passionate about, rather than overcommitting to multiple pursuits. They say quality engagement is more valuable than quantity. In addition, effective weekly scheduling should be created by students, one that allocates time, dedicated time for academics, extracurricular activities, and relaxation. Priorities should also be set by students to decide most important activities and make sure they give them most time and attention. This structure ensures that both aspects of their lives receive adequate attention and time. In conclusion, balancing academic excellence with extracurricular activities is a challenging but yet rewarding endeavor. By emphasizing time management and setting realistic goals, students can excel both academically and in their extracurricular endeavors, fostering holistic development and a brighter future. By implementing these strategies, we Nigerian students can strike a balance between academics and extracurricular activities, leading to a well-rounded, successful, and fulfilling educational experience. Carol Ann Tomlinson once said, and I quote, "Excellence in education is when we do everything we can to make sure they become everything they can." I end with a slogan: knowledge is power, embrace overall education. Thank you.
our wonderful judges here are going to make this judgment, because I actually feel for them. I really feel for them, because you can't even say this is the best. School number 4. Okay. Sorry, is it 3 or 4?
According to a research made by the Nigerian National Bureau of Statistics, 70% of Nigerian students prioritize academic excellence over extracurricular activities. Many Nigerian students do not engage in extracurricular activities due to fear of academic failure. That is why, in the process, 45% of Nigerian students who prioritize academic excellence drop extracurricular activities due to academic pressure, according to a research made by the West African Journal of Education in 2019. Unfortunately, 50% of these students who prioritize academic activities experience depression or anxiety, according to a research made by the Journal of Adolescent Health. I would love to proceed further, but not without acknowledging the dignitaries before me. This is when I say, good day, distinguished guests, members of the high table, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you today is Unsude Grace Chineye, representing Basfafuwa Millennium Senior Secondary School. I am here to speak on a crucial yet unattended to topic, which states, balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement strategies for Nigerian students. To begin with, what do we understand by the term extracurricular engagement? Extracurricular engagement is the act of engaging in activities outside the classroom that aids more knowledge. As students, we make our academic success our #1 priority, but in the process, we neglect our extracurricular activities, which is not supposed to be so. So, I am here to discuss on strategies which we Nigerian students can use to balance both our academic excellence with our extracurricular engagements. First of all, we need to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You might ask and think, how does maintaining a healthy lifestyle help in balancing both our academic excellence and our extracurricular engagement? Well, if we do not sleep well, eat well, or exercise regularly, it affects both our physical and mental health, thereby increasing the chance of having depression or anxiety. But if we sleep well, eat well, and exercise regularly, it promotes both our physical and mental health, thereby increasing the chance of balancing both our academic success and our extracurricular engagements. Furthermore, there is a need to avoid procrastination. Edward Young once said, and I quote, "Procrastination is the thief of time." End of quote. This simply means that if you are saying, I'll do that assignment tomorrow, okay, I'll finish that project tomorrow, okay, I'll join that club tomorrow, you are basically piling up these activities, and at the end of the day, you are not able to accomplish any of these activities, thereby reducing the chance of balancing both your academic excellence with your extracurricular engagements. But if we avoid procrastination, and how can we avoid procrastination? Through setting away distractions. How can we set away distractions? What do I mean by distractions? Distractions like social media. When you are spending too much time on social media, when you are always on social media, when you are supposed to be doing your assignments, when you are supposed to be joining that particular club activity, you are on social media. Too much of everything they say is bad. Also, to avoid procrastination, there is a need to use the Pomodoro technique. You might ask and think, what's the Pomodoro technique? The Pomodoro technique is a technique in which you engage in an activity for 25 minutes, then you take a 5 minutes break and continue this procedure. It has been proven to be very effective in many cases. In addition, we need to learn to say no. A wise man once said, and I quote, "No is not failure, it's redirection." End of quote. When we understand our limits as students, when we know that we can do two club activities at the same time, but we cannot accomplish 5 club activities, it enables us to understand our goals. It enables us to make realistic goals and achieve them at the same time. In conclusion, it's essential to prioritize both your academic excellence with your extracurricular engagements. Though there might be very hard challenges in accomplishing these tasks, but the reward is lasting. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time you fall." Thank you.
Okay, before I call on the last school, please, all the sponsors, get ready for your presentations. After the last speaker, we'll be calling on the sponsors for their presentations, because this event was actually proudly sponsored by, some great partners. Please put your hands together for all the sponsors. Thank you very much for, sponsoring this great event. School number 5.
All protocols duly extended. My name is Oladipo Precious Bulali, a representative of Alimosho Senior Grammar School, here to speak on the topic, balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement, strategies for Nigerian students. Imagine a student juggling two swords. On one hand is the pursuit of academic excellence, and on the other hand is extracurricular engagement. A study from the American Psychological Association in 2020 reported that 60% of Nigerian students experience stress due to balancing both academic excellence with extracurricular engagement. The mind of an average Nigerian student is like a construction site. Nigerian students are daily overwhelmed with activities, which leads to serious mental pressure. This in itself could stifle creativity and excellence. Hence, need for implementable strategy to balance this equally important divide. To balance both academic excellence with extracurricular engagement, my co-speaker and I propose a strategy called SMART, where H stands for scheduling, which means creating a balanced timetable that allocates time for both academic excellence and extracurricular activities, where M stands for mentorship, which means establishing mentorship programs that helps with Nigerian students to guide and manage our time effectively. Where A stands for assessment, which means regularly evaluating students' progress in both academic excellence and extracurricular engagement in order to identify areas for improvement. Where R stands for resource allocation, which means providing access to resources. When Nigerian students should be granted access to resources like study aids and activity tools, which help the purpose. Where T stands for time management and training. Time is money, they say. We Nigerian students should be encouraged to take advantage of workshops that focus on skills that helps us manage our time and commitment effectively, using technological tools like stopwatches, alarms, AI scheduling applications like Google Assistant, to mention a few. Wait a moment. Listen to me. Life is nothing if you can't make a decision. Life is nothing if you have something and you can't share it. Those lines sound familiar, I guess. These are the words of the great Paschal Dike, to whom this program is credited. In breaking the coconut show on the 28th of December 2020, the phenomenal icon of change and a renowned public speaker shared a similar strategy that helped him combine academics with extracurricular activities. And today, his leadership weight has been a great impact to over 100 nations of the world, especially through the Junior Chamber International. Distinguished judges, ladies and gentlemen, it is very possible to balance both academic excellence with extracurricular engagement, bearing this strategy in mind. For
Wow. Thank you very much. Where's the last speaker? Where are you? You are even smiling because you spoke well. And you have a fine smile. Say thank you very well. So there's a quote you use that I loved. If you have something and you don't share it, it's more like you have nothing. So what are you sharing to us today? We're able to share their knowledge, what their own opinion and perspective, to the subject matter of this event. Thank you very much. You guys have done wonderfully well. You should be proud of yourself. So put your hands together for yourselves. You're not clapping for yourself. So, like I did say before, this event wouldn't have been possible without the support, the help, the funding from some of our partners and sponsors. It wouldn't have been possible without them. And on this note, we'd like to appreciate Lagos State Government Minister of Education. Please put your hands together for them. Because whatever you are doing and the government does not support it. My brother. I won't say anything. So I'll be calling on the representative of Lagos State, Lagos State Government Minister of Education. I believe they have few comments for us. So any representative from the okay. Please put your hands together for Mommy. Mommy, I said you look like one of my headmistresses.
Good afternoon, everyone. And congratulations to the students that are representing their district today. A round of applause for you, please. On behalf of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the Permanent Secretary, I would like to appreciate the organizers. It's not easy having NGOs come around. You know, when they come around, we give them approval. We know there's always sponsorship problems because it's not easy. Nigeria is not helping and it's not smiling at anyone now. So for some organization, NGOs, to put up a program like this, we'd like to appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. And to the students representing their schools, I know you are proud of yourselves. Are you not? Are you proud of yourselves? Yes, because out of 30 schools, you know, we had to try to cut it to 30 schools. We would have loved to do more, but me and President Adeola, we were always slugging it out. This today, it was Mr. Paschal Dike that even intervened virtually yesterday. So I want to appreciate you again. And the President, thank you very much, everyone. And I wish you best of luck. And may the best man win today. And I will expect us to partner with you next year again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mommy said she would expect to partner with JCI Lagos City. That means we've done well. Please put your hands together for yourself. Because if you've not done well, Mommy will say, we've partnered. That one don't come. But please, next time, don't come. Mommy, thank you very much. I'll be calling on one of our great partners, Dega. Do we have any representative from Dega here? Okay. Do we have representative from Glitz? Okay, come on. Please appreciate her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I would first like to appreciate the host of the event, GCI Lagos City, for this wonderful event that's comprised of great minds. And a big well done to the students. It is so fantastic seeing great minds, future leaders coming here to give a word, and more than just a word. So my name is Zeniola Bolao, and I'll be representing Glitz Group of Company to give a brief overview of what Glitz is. So Glitz Group of Companies comprises of the Glitz Event Center, the Glitz Garages, and the Glitz Residence. The Glitz Event Centers is therefore, it hosts the various events like corporate, wedding, or various events. We hold it in the Glitz Event Center. While the Glitz Garages, it's there, we render services of car repairing and car painting. And the Glitz Residence offers services like hay, B&B, and shortlets all over countries. Coming outside the countries and you needed the place, a shortlet to stay, we are there for you. And these companies has been there for over 7 years of Glitz Garages and 8 years of Glitz Event Center. And this is also to invite you all to our Glitz anniversary happening October 1st. You're all invited. Thank you.
It's fine. My mic, you want to leave me, Avi? Okay, so thank you very much, representative from the Glitz. So if you have any events, wedding, corporate events, all kinds of events, if you're looking for shortlets, they got you covered. And also, if you're Glitz, representative of Glitz, so when you finally get that person to book your halls, tell the person to also contact an MC too. You grab. So we representative from Dang. Okay, not here. Then Unique Treasure. Okay, all right.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I would like to use this opportunity to appreciate JCI for giving us the opportunity to utilize this platform. Also, I will also congratulate the 5 schools that got to this point. Can you give yourself an applause? Okay, my name is Etsu Oluwatobiloba Abdul Martin. I'll be representing Unique Treasure Foundation. So what we do at Unique Treasure Foundation is that we promote value-based education among children for holistic development. So we are NGOs. We also build up their self-esteem. So we'll be supporting this particular event with different types of novels. So we'll be donating 40 pieces of novels to the students that are here today. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 40 pieces of novels. Wow, interesting. That's for the suit. So what have we in the street, Uncle? Nothing for us. Eh? Streets don't read. Hey, hey, we shock you. Now we read part 2. Well, that's by the way. Finally, representative of JCI Lagos City.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Here's a round of applause to everyone present today. And to the students, well done. Like, it's been an amazing session. And like my other colleagues have said, let the best score win. And we are here for it. And to our friends and guests present, my name is Jennifer Chieme, Director of Membership, Socials and Welfare for JCI Lagos City. And so I'll be taking us through a rundown of JCI. Like we all know, and like the signage had mentioned already, JCI is Junior Chamber International, and we're present in over 100 countries globally. We deserve a round of applause. So it is such a privilege and an honor to be a part of such global organization. And here in Nigeria, we also have over 10 local organizations in Nigeria, of which JCI Lagos City is a part of that. In Lagos, the students are turning their faces off, but don't worry, we have provisions. By the time you get into university, you start your JCI journey as collegiate members. And then after your university education, we also have opportunities or platforms that would also take you through, you know, your career path. So, and that's actually the essence why we have the organization present. And the vision of the organization is to be the foremost global network of young leaders. And that you can tell from the organizers of this event and for individuals that you have seen that are here today and are a part of JCI. So you can tell that our age range is between the ages of 18 to 40, right? So within this range, you can be an active member of Junior Chamber International, right? And then for JCI Lagos City, for you to be a member of JCI Lagos City, you must attend what we call the intending members training. Now, this training would give you a rundown within what the organization does. And part of them is during the induction process, you are expected to recite the JCI Creed. So the JCI Creed is like our mantra, right? That's what we live by. That's basically us, the JCI Creed. And that's the reason why for every event, before any JCI event takes place, we always, you know, recite the JCI Creed. And that's like a guiding principle. And first of it is that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. While the last of the creed is that service to humanity is the best work of life. So for every JCI organizations or local organizations within Nigeria and globally, our focal point is developing leaders, enterprising leaders. At the same time, too, we're also building community development, international opportunities, business opportunities, and all of this put together makes us who we are as Junior Chamber International. So on this note, I would leave this podium to the MC, and that would be it from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much for our student here. I look forward to having you all in JCI, right? You're going to join, Abby? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. If you want to go find life, join JCI. If you want to join, go find life, join JCI. If you want to do politics, to join JCI. They will groom you. I mean, they will groom you, teach you about politics. I'm talking about politics about life, not politics at Nigerian politics. All right. We've had a very explosive session. True of us. Please put your hands together for yourselves for waiting for this moment. So before I allow the judges to give few remarks on how the student performed, the Glitz Event Center will be having their anniversary, and it promises to be fun. It promises to be enjoyable, and this is going to happen on the 1st of October. The venue is Plot 2, Block 2, Okunde, Blue Water Zone, off Remy Oluwude Street. The time is 1 p.m. It's a free event, right? It's a free event. Be rest assured, assorted food, assorted drinks. I'm talking to you now. Assorted food, assorted drink, and it's the kind of food that you've not seen before. You see all of them. So tell your friends, tell your mommy and daddy, that is the place you should, celebrate your independence. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point, please, before I give the microphone to one of the judges, please can you put your hands together to our beautiful JCI Senator Adetola Akinola, the MD and CEO, Glitz Group of Companies.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. I hear the students greeting me very well. I wish this greeting could do something now, but let me start by commending the organizers of this event. I don't want to use the word surprise, but I must say that those who know me know that I don't get easily impressed, but I am impressed. I am so impressed. I'm so impressed. And it was a very difficult assignment. I didn't realize how difficult the assignment would be. I thought it was just to, as usual, just sit down, hear them out. It's exactly what we did, but this food is going to distract you. I need them to listen to me now, because they are the ones I'm going to be speaking with. So it was the same thing. It was just that this time around, it was such a difficult thing to decide. Again, because we're working with students, we don't want anyone feeling like, oh, we were not good, we didn't do well, do you understand what I mean? So let me start by saying every single person that spoke today, down to the guy that spoke first, when we're testing the microphone earlier in the day, I was so impressed. Every single one of you is a winner today. So do not leave here, whether you go home with the prize, I don't want to even discuss the prize, or not. Do not leave here feeling like you didn't do well. Every single person has done extremely well. As a matter of fact, even for those, I also observed that when our colleagues come to sit, I saw the hugs, I saw the handshakes. I thought that was also very commendable. That's like giving them a pat in the back, saying that you've done well, even when it felt like, oh, maybe the person missed some lines or stuff like that, you still encouraged. That was very, very good. You guys should give yourself a round of applause. So I think you've done very well. And I want to encourage you all, before we say anything, that irrespective of how this goes today, do not leave here packing this talent of yours aside. It doesn't matter what your position is today. Just know that you have it in you. And so long as, for you to have stepped up to do this on behalf of your school, it means that your mind could conceive it. And once your mind can see it, and I'm not saying using see in the literal sense, once your mind could have conceived it in the first place, it means it's inside of you. So do not let it die. Am I making sense? Do not let it die. Ensure that you nurture what you have shown here today. Every single one of you has done very, very well. So I will start first of all by saying that I'm personally very proud. Do you know why? Who can guess? I didn't go to a government school. Oh yeah, another person. Some people here, if they are pastors, they will be cleaning out. I saw the ladies. First of all, it was just one guy. With all due respect to all the men in the room, you know, they are our crowns, they are our head, they are the head, we are just the neck. We honor them so much. But I'm so proud that I sat down there, and the bulk of the people that came up, thank God for the one man that saved the people. If not, we will just tell all the men to file out. Please excuse us. Since it's our thing, we are the ones doing it. And all the ladies in the room, please give yourselves a round of applause. I am so proud. I am so, the era of the young ladies being silenced is obviously over. It's gone. Please never let it come back again. So it means that what the men can do, the good things though, only the good things, please, only the good things. Because we see some other ones that we're not very proud of. So I'm so proud. You guys should keep it up. I am so proud. And to also commend the young man, you did very well. I think you did extremely well. So well done, well done. Just a few things that we also thought you guys need to, work on. You see, there's nothing like getting a topic and understanding the topic. If you find yourself speaking, even when you forget the lines, you would find synonyms to quickly, do you get what I mean? Do not cram. Try to read and understand. It always works better. Trust me, this is coming from people that have been there. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you cram, it looks like the quickest or the easiest way out. But anything can happen to destabilize everything. Do you see what I mean? But if you read and understand, when you're speaking, even when you forget what you read, because you have an understanding, you understand what it is you're trying to communicate, you'll find another word. And it would not be difficult. Do you get it? Am I stepping on you? Are you still my friend? Are you still happy with me? So, we agreed earlier, you're not going to drop these talents, these gifts. Do you get? But as you journey ahead, as you continue in this line, change the strategy to reading to understand rather than cramming. When you read and you understand, when you're speaking, you don't need to remember exactly what you read. Because you have an understanding, you can deliver using several other words. If it's too hard, you speak pidgin. Are you getting my point? I looked at the form. There's no part of it that said, oh, they must speak a certain You would have communicated your point. Am I making sense? So I think that's the first thing that's, as take home, as feedback for you. And then we also thought that you should try to find out what, we're different people. What works for me may not work for you. We found that a lot of you got distracted every time the timekeeper flashes his paper. A lot of people, just one or two persons didn't get distracted. So, again, we're different people. Some of us are so, we're able to juggle different balls and drop none. Some other people, any little thing distracts them. So you have to figure out what would work for you. Because we cannot cancel his assignment too. You need him to, sort of prompt you. Because otherwise you just continue speaking and then you lose marks again on time management. So you have to find out what works for you as an individual. And then when you speak, figure out how best to see what you're being told without getting distracted. Because once you looked there, it sort of, destabilized everything, and then a few of you needed a few seconds to get back on track and all that, So, but above all, you've done extremely well, very, very well. On the issue of street or suit, I'm going to disagree with Mr. MC and agree with my students. Maybe because where's the MC? I need you around me. Because I'm disagreeing with you, so I want you to be around. Maybe because I have and I'm still playing in both sides, both suit and street. There are times that I need to remove the suit. Because you need to fully express the element of the streets so that they know you are one of them. And then you can speak their language. They will speak back to you. When you speak street language, they hear, they know. But there are also situations that, steeze and a lot of composure is required. And so you have to appear in a certain light because of where you are appearing. So I agree with the 2 or 3 students that said, I would rather sit on the fence so I can see both sides of the divide. Because there are days when streets pays the bills. Some other days, you suit that is required. So you have my thumbs up on that one. Every student in the room. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. I also agree with you. I also agree with you. So thank you very much. I believe you all took down of what she said. Don't allow the talent to Okay, I will call on Mrs. Ugochi Osai, the president. You can stay there, Mommy. Mommy, I love the way you speak.
Okay, thank you very much. Students, you were amazing. As you were talking, we were all saying, wow, wow, right? And so I congratulate you all. I liked your composure. I liked that you spoke and you spoke with confidence. So kudos to you. And I also support her. Ladies, I don't care who comes first or who doesn't today. Can you all stand up and give a standing ovation to yourselves? I can't hear you. Well done. Well done. Well done. Who says the women don't know what they're doing? Who says, let me not go there, but well done. Well done. Now, it was a bit difficult, really, believe me, to score you all because you all brought something unique. You all brought something different to the table. But one of the things that I think I would like to reiterate is this question of cramming. When you cram and you are trying to make a presentation, when you miss one word, it throws you off. When you understand what you are saying, when you embrace it and it's part of you, when you're talking and one word disappears, because you know it, you just flow. And when you're running out of time and you have imbibed that knowledge, imbibed that delivery, you take your eyes away from the order and you just deliver. Now, another thing about public speaking is that it doesn't matter whether your English is perfect. When you get, it's just about connecting with the people. Connect with me. Look, if looking directly at me is going to throw you off, look like slightly above my head. And so that helps you. So just a few tips that you can develop, and you have a lot of time to work on it, to develop yourselves. But thank you for today. This was really good. A lot of the knowledge that you got, I had to say to myself, I didn't know that. The quotations, and very good. So well done, everybody. And if there are things that you thought, okay, I made a mistake today, don't forget that there's nothing like failure. Failure is just something that sets you back to say, okay, how can I do that better? I didn't do it so well. Don't call it failure. Call it a developmental area. Something I need to develop in life. Never, ever tell yourself, I failed in something. Do we have a witness there? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And finally, I will be inviting to the microphone JCI Senator Bayo Adeosun.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm finding myself in every of the mix of the people that are here today, and I'll share that with you. I started my secondary education somewhere in the boarding house in Ilorin. Along the line, I ended up at Ansarudin Grammar School, Surulere. In the generation where I was, that was in the 90s, 80s rather. The only private school in that region was Adesoye College in Offa. So my parents did well to have sent me to the boarding house because it cost a fortune then. But how we came about it in that generation is you pass common entrance. And you must be really smart and competitive to make those common entrance even in those days. But what am I driving at? One of the presenters talked about here about how the pressure from society and all of that has influenced a lot of things. And parents are the people I'm particularly talking about here. You see, every one of you here today, I can put my own personal bet on you. You can compete better and better again with those folks that are attending those private schools. I can give you that confidence. For every organization, that I've worked, I've got on management since about 2004 thereabouts. I've ever been in management. And I superintend over people who went to the so-called private schools and some exceptional universities. It's in you, like someone said. And those are the things you have to fire up. This is where I'm going to summarize. In the year that I was talking about, in the mid-80s towards early 90s, the schools that you have in this array of competition are the Queen's College, the King's College. Both for extracurricular, for sports, you talk about Butch Freeman, you talk about those schools that Stephen Keshi attended. Yeah. But when it comes to literary and debating, I'm telling you, schools like Government Senior Model College Ikorodu, you will not find yourself there. Schools like Alimosho Senior Grammar School, you will not find yourself there. So reality is that a lot has changed. And we need to commend what government or whoever has made these changes possible. We need to commend them. You know, the things that we were judging you guys for, we judged you for appearance. When I live here today, I'm a very powerful dresser. I may not do every other thing well. I may not speak eloquently like Paschal, but I dress well. I will always remember your dress sense, your glasses, the style of your cap. I'm into branding. So branding is about the unique identity that you create for yourself. I will always remember you. I'll always remember her. And a number of people. So you must develop your own style that in the midst of a million people, you stand out. So, in summary, every one of you, I'll take you to my story how I came about public speaking. A bishop I never wanted to do anything public speaking. So I joined the junior chamber. Then a bishop came one day and was taking us a training, and I said, if a man who stutters could do it, then what's my problem? Then I got through the rungs and became president. And it was the first day I was going to chair the convention of my chapter. We're used to afternoon conventions, right? But it was a dinner. And I said, good afternoon, like I was used to when I'm chairing meetings. And when I made those errors, first, second, you know the truth about it, I've always been confident in my own skin. You can't rub me down. You can't, I will, if I make my mistake, I take it as a mistake. I don't even see it as a mistake. I take it as a learning thing, and I get better. And I have stood, my friends are here, my JC friends are here. I have stood in platforms locally, internationally, and I'm never intimidated. So what you are doing today, you'll be amazed about where it can take you to. For Canon Wakwo, for the generation that I was talking about, Stephen Keshi, it was sports. He played sports at the highest level. He ended up his career as a coach. Extracurricular academics, match the two, and you'll be amazed at where they can take you to. I'm very proud of Detola Akinola. She's a lady like you. And she's one of the people that I can place my bet on any day, that as a lady, she can always hold her own. This is very competitive, but if you have not learned anything here, that you have had the opportunity to compete is enough. Once again, congratulations for all of you, and I wish you all the best. I hope to see you in future beating the standard that's Paschal, in whose honor we're doing this, as represented. God bless you.
At the ocean. Please put your hands together for him once again. All right. We are gradually coming to the end of this great event. Now I'm going to call the winner for this competition. The third position goes to I'm not going to call the winner. Oh, calm down, just relax. Relax. So we've had people that passed through this process, and today they are doing well, and one of them is here. One of the winners for 2021 edition. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome the winner for Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 2021 edition, Master Iyola Abdul Kariz. Abrizal.
Hello, Lagos. JCI Lagos City. All right, I'm just going to correct that. So my name is Iyola Abdurazak, and I was the winner for 2021 JCI Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition. First and foremost, I think every student here deserves a round of applause. They have done fantastically well. Trust me, a good fraction of us have forgotten that very thing. And that's the basic truth. A lot of us learned Circle theorem, Pythagoras theorem back then when we were in secondary school. And then today, there are certain questions that we find absolutely difficult. And I'm pretty sure our parents experience the same thing. So it's now a system of la read, la cram, la pass, la forget. And so we actually need to reapproach this very topic from a different level. The question now becomes, what kind of education do we practice in Nigeria? I'm going to call it bulimia learning. In medicine, we actually call it bulimia nervosa. And the meaning is, you actually overeat a lot of things, and at the end of the day, you start to vomit. When you talk about bulimia learning, what it means is that you are consuming a lot of content for a very short period of time, and you're never striving for a retention of that knowledge for a longer period of time. And education is something we are supposed to approach from the center of really understanding and having a full grasp of the entire concept. So as you walk back to your respective schools, I'm going to recommend that you approach your academics from the center of understanding, not from the center of cramming. Albert Einstein would say something: everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing it is stupid. One very thing I want you guys to know is a fish can never be found on a tree. A goat can never be found inside river. Every single living organism have their respective habitat. You have your respective habitat, but the question is, you really need to sit back and ask yourself, what kind of habitat am I going to thrive? So I'll provide you with two techniques to actually wrap up with this. The first one is a SWOT analysis. Anybody in the business world or consulting firm will understand what this is, and I'm going to break it down. The SWOT analysis simply means strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. As a student, one very important feature that you need to recognize is your strength. What exactly can I do to make my own difference? Do I need to wait for a specific age? Usually, we have our parents who will tell us that by this specific time, or even the society describes to us that by this specific time, these are the things that you're supposed to achieve. I'm not a fan of time management, but I'm a fan of mind management. There is a point in it if you can actually have the mind and then you do not have the time. But there is no point if you have the time and then you do not have the mind. So it boils down to one thing: manage your mind and ignore the time. When you have the mind, you will pave the time for whatever it is that you actually want to do. So again, identify your strength. And your weakness is also very, very important. It's going to place significance in you understanding the threats that you have forthcoming. Finally, the opportunities. They're very, very important to be a part of you. It's going to help you navigate through different obstacles or hindrances that might stop you from achieving your goals. You see, hindrances are there. Like mommy said, failure. I like to say that failure is just an event, not a person in fact. It will happen. But just put it in the back of your mind, failure is just a thing. For a fact, I love to embrace failure. Why? It tells me to becoming better. And just like the other lady who came here to actually speak, as she was missing out on a few points, one very thing stands. By the time she comes back for something similar to this, she will perform entirely better. Why? Because she has learned the lesson this season. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to recommend that after the SWOT analysis has been identified, go back to the SMART goals, approach it, set a specific goal, measure your goals, achieve those goals, then ensure that those goals are relevant, and finally, they should be time-bound. But when you're trying to set a specific time, know that your mind is an actual, crucial, important role to play. Thank you.
Master, I forgot my pen at home. I would have, Iola Abdul Razak, right? Please, our judges. I think he's the winner. Please put your hands together for him, please. Ma? So please come and let's give you a prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the person in whose honor we organized this event, a leader who has not just occupied a position, but has actually impacted life, is a redefinition of power that empowers. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 JCI World President, join me as I make welcome a great man, leadership personified, JCI Senator Paschal Dike.
Good afternoon. But the last time I checked, we have over 70 persons in this room, and that response for me is very poor. Good afternoon. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you truly want to show it, and if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay. Now, I am rest assured I will have people in the room and that we are together. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start first by saying words truly fail me. This is the 8th edition of this competition, and I think I have sat in the room here for the entire 8 editions. And each year, there is this fresh feeling that comes in. I had goose pimples all over me listening to these young words of ours speaking to us, and speaking to a topic that is very relevant in our world today. You know, I was saying to myself that the best time to probably to have spoken to this topic was maybe 15 years ago. Next best time is today. Today is the 28th day of September. I don't mean tomorrow, today. Therefore, what that means is, as you have taken the stage to speak to us, we hope that you can actually practice some of the things you have recommended to us. It is important that you put them into practice, right? Now, before I go further, permit me to show some gratitude. I mean, deep gratitude from the innermost part of my being. First, to JCI Lagos City for being so condition was truly appropriate, in order, and worth it. Do you agree? Okay. Judges, thank you so much for what you have done, and we have no doubt in our minds that you are going to give us the fairest of results today. All right. Some of you know that I say it anywhere I go that without JCI, I wonder what I would have become. I think I probably would take about 2 minutes before I finish to share a bit of a story around my journey within the organization. But that will be after I'm done with my words of gratitude. So I really want to thank my friends from JCI family. The JCI Nigerian Senate, well represented here, particularly the President of Africa and Middle East Senate Association, JCI Senator Nneka Itabo. Thank you for coming with the team. Thank you for representing JCI here. And of course, some local presidents who are here. Thank you for coming. I would not forget my BNI family. Well represented. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for coming here and supporting us. We're more very grateful. I want to recognize Temidayo Anthony from Traffic Radio, Lagos Traffic Radio. Okay. Thank you for all you do. You were part of the judging panel last year. Through how we got a platform to talk about this event on the radio. My friend, Mr. Victor, who is here, and a lot of JCI members. Time constrains me, but let me very specially thank the president of JCI Lagos City. This is someone who has proven that leadership has nothing to do with your size, your qualifications, but it has a lot to do with the courage, the determination, and that definition of purpose. And I've always had my doubts. Less than a year. Put in his heart. The IPP, we were in a particular group together, and we've been meeting and trying to make sure we could get this done. I hope that today we spoke on the topic balancing academic excellence with extracurricular engagement. Do you all, and I can tell you, a couple of months ago, you know the future holds something great and beautiful for you. It's something you should be proud of. And the fact that you carry the responsibility of representing your school on your shoulder, and you have done it, is something you should be proud, very proud of. And the fact that you can go back and begin to learn from the lessons, improve upon and work and make the best out of yourself, then you should live here very fulfilled. And I'm sure your teachers are all very proud of you. Your parents will be proud of you. JCI, very proud of you. And you can be sure that I am super proud of you. Super proud. Outside of the world, it is better you to do all the things that I did. JCI will not put money in your pocket. But you can connect to happen investment. I'd like to conclude with these words of mine. But before that, there are two Japanese words. For those who know, I'm really connected with the Japanese. Neka, I will not say Japanese man. I hope she wouldn't mention that. There are two words. There are 5 very important concepts in Japan. That propels you towards the attainment of your goals. Kaizen. K-A-I-Z-E-N. It's called Kaizen. Kaizen simply talks about continuous improvement. It says it doesn't matter where you are today. It doesn't matter. You need to work on yourself. There's a lot more you can do. There's a better you in future right there, but you must be able to, scale that wall, swim across that river, right? Go through the maze to discover that better you. So please continue to work on yourselves. Continue to that, because there's no limit to what you can accomplish. I congratulate you again. I thank. There's no limit to what you can accomplish. I congratulate you again. I thank the judges. I thank everyone that's coming here. God bless you for coming. God bless you.
Please, once again, put your hands together for JCI Senator Paschal Dike. He's a perfect definition of from nothing to something, from grass to grace, from one timid village that does not have light, their road is so bad in Imo State, to a global recognition. Please, once again, put your hands together for him. Now we are seeing the beautiful part of it. We should also know that, I'm talking to the student now, we should know that there were a lot of hard work. You could see the way, the way he speaks, compared to when he was in that village. No, don't just say Imo, that village in Imo State, because it was nowhere. So you have to know that you have to so you have to work very hard to get to any place you want. If you know what it takes to be JCI World President, you know that it's not suit. Man, in JCI, recognition is a continuous process, and while the speakers were speaking to us, we had great individuals and great personalities in JCI that came in. One of them is JCI Ambassador Jeminat Muritala, JCI Lagos Choral President 2024. Wow. Thank you. Just like what our senator said, leadership is not defined by your size. It's defined by what you can do. Thank you very much, ma'am. Also, if you want to laugh, or don't back. JCI Senator Sheun Oshin Kalu, 2015 President, JCI Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir. We also have JCI Ambassador Uchenna Achi Onye, 2024 Director of Skills and Development, JCI Nigeria. JCI Ambassador, JCI Senator Mrs. Dike Chinyelu. Senator Mrs. Dike Chinyelu. and vision with you so that both of you would walk that path together. Thank you, sir. And okay, we have thank you, sir. And okay, we have JCI Senator Charles Oyimbe. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the MC of the event. So my brand name is Justus Richie. They call me the MC with the magical voice. Yeah. I expected that. So you can check me out on Instagram, Justus_Richie. You would see some of the, the events. I do corporate weddings, all kinds of events, including expecting who is going to be the winner. Yes, I know. You say yes, of course. So I'll give the microphone to the judges. This is the INEC of this competition. Okay. Okay, so mommy said that our result is inconclusive.
I want to appreciate my colleagues here for giving me the privilege to do this. Results were not written from home. We worked 74.67 points. By these results, and on behalf of the other members of the judges here, Government Senior Model College, Ikorodu, has become the winner. But like we had said initially, if at least between three schools, Bausfafunwa, for instance, got 73 points, and Alimosho Senior Grammar School, who are the runners up here, beat them by only 3 points. 3.3 points. So you see how intense that is. When I was in school, I make between a first and a third position, but a few times when you make second position, it's not as if you didn't try. It just because maybe that guy beat you by a few points. Then Government Senior Model College Ikorodu made 74.67 points. So you'll see that this difference are so minimal and intangible, but it's what it is. So that's the result we have here. One other thing that we would like to emphasize is we have done a bit of our own back checking also, and would like to emphasize that, particularly as a caveat for future competition. Government Senior Model College Ikorodu, that they matched the winner today, were very late to this event. For whatever reason, we do not have an idea of what that is. And from the feedback that we had, your school was also late last year. That actually made your school to be disqualified. Well, that's the feedback that we have. What we're trying to emphasize is punctuality will be enforced in future. Will be fully enforced in future. And you can imagine when you are done everything, when you could have won it and you only lost it because you didn't even have the opportunity to compete. So let's take these things. Nigeria will not be like this forever. And for a generation that we're believing is going to change things, we must begin to insist on some of these things. It's very, very important. So I think I've done the assignment that has been handed over to me, but on behalf of my colleagues, and I want to hand over to the mic to the compere.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, just leave it at the background. Maybe you should just play another music, then play this one when we're about to call the first school. So one thing about JCI, one good thing about JCI is whatever you do, you'll be appreciated. So we'll be presenting certificates to all the participants. You know, something that shows that yes, you did something like this. So when you finally get admission, you show them, yes, I was a JCI before I left yourself. So I'll be calling on the chairman, JCI Martins Benga. The media, please, can we have some background music, please? Adeleye Elizabeth.
Oladipupo Precious. Olutoki Onyikonsola Grace. Please get ready. Adesoji Tolulope. Please get ready. Adesoji Tolulope. Farouk Oladejo. Please get ready. Nsude Grace, please get ready. Haruna Waliyat Olabisi, please get ready. Anyaun Ebere Miracle, please get ready. Okay, so for all of you that have been given certificates of participation, please come out for a group picture with Paschal Dike.
so let's go now. Let's go now. For the prizes. Fifth position, EVP. Fourth position, senior supervisor.
That's for the prizes, right?
That's for the prizes.
No, no, this one has four.
Then for third, right?
Or third.
Second. Okay, for the fourth position. For the fourth, smile, smile, smile. Okay, for the fourth position, Lagos State Model Senior College. Calling on JCI Senator Charles Onyibe. JCI Senator Charles Onyibe. Please make sure you smile this time around, though. As you can see, Daddy's already smiling while coming out. Yeah. Then for the third position, calling on JCI Senator Adetola Akinola, the MD and CEO Glicks Group of Companies. Also, Babs Fufunwa Senior Secondary School, please. Then for the second position, I'm calling on Mrs. Ugochi Osei, the president of a Business Network International Platoon for Ali Mosho Senior Grammar School. Please step out for your... Mrs. Ugochi Osai. And And finally, I'm calling on JCI Senator Bayo Adeosun for the presentation of the first position to Government Senior Model College. No, not now. Then finally, for the first position, Government Senior Model College, please step out for your. So like the Bible would say, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. The Government Senior Model College, they delayed us, they came late, and they came first now. So ladies and gentlemen, for the prizes, for the third position, ladies and gentlemen, DJ, please get ready the stand up for the champion when we call the first, school. I'm calling on JCI Sheun Oshikalu, past national president. Babs, please. Babs Fafunwa, senior secondary, please come out. For the second position, I will call on the supportive, beautiful wife of JCI Senator Paschal Dike, in the person of JCI Senator Mrs. Dike Chinyelu, to present the second prize for the school that came second. Please. Ali Mosho, please step out. You already know yourself. Ali Mosho, please step out. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first of all the schools in Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, this school came, they saw, they fought, back to back, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, this school, with a great performance, ladies and gentlemen, they conquered. Ladies and gentlemen, let us stand up with a standing ovation for the champion of Paschal Dike Public Speaking Competition 8.0. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Government Senior Model College as the winner for this year's edition. At this point, I will call on the leading leader to present this in the person of JCI Senator Paschal Dike. For the clap for them, it's not easy. Stand up for the champion, stand up. Stand up.
For the champion. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. For the champions. For the champions. Stand up.
Please, all the schools should please join.
When I fall down,
all the schools. Okay, one by one. Okay, let's start from
myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions.
Next school, please. Next school. Please, we pass.
Stand up for the champions. For the champions. Stand up. Stand.
Please, next school should get ready. Just all of you should stand up and get ready, please. Just stand up and just get ready.
I be king. I'm the best my generation ever seen. I came suddenly, I be like Nepa Bill. I never since, I never miss.
Next school, please.
I be smashing, I be killing everything. From Ikeja to Ojuwe, like that bridge. To the many places that I've never been. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a champion. Remember this, I'm a king.
Please, next school should stand up and get ready, please. Next school. The next school, please. You fast.
Super good. Hey, I be finding silver lining where the mother said I need patience in due time, and I be reclining by design. I've been grinding for my needs. But a whip to give my nephew, put them diamonds on my knees, shining so dope that I purchased 88 keys for mama to play a song and call my ADHD. With this baby face, fine, get them rarely hate me. Get them belly aches, love them waist deep. Every occasion, I put money in safe keep. Very impatient, be on time when you pay me. Very evasive when they hating what they see. Made me a nation, then they crown me as their king. Bell rings and then my hands are raised. MGM Grand Mandalay.
Now the final school, please.
Victory has just begun. When you see me, just know you looking at a motherfucking champion.
Please be fast.
I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a champion. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm the average boy from the average streets with an empty pocket and a bag of dreams. Many things where your eyes don't see, many tears where your eyes don't bleed. Through the rise and falls, I made it to the top. You don't get anything when you want to. Oh, I'm a champion.
All the schools with the ministry. All the schools.
I'm a king. I'm a legend, I'm a champion. Oh, I'm a motherfucking champion. Remember this, I'm a legend and I can't.
It's me at the top. Money on my mind. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing for me. Ololola de mango molo. Korokoto edition molo. If you want to see let Jack come alone, no they find anybody na money I want. But they hear what the people they know. Want to get
Please, all the JCI senators, please. With all due respect, all the JCI senators, please. And local president, past and EVPs, please, all of you, please.
Mr. Money Ginger, but I know the ways that Mr. Money Ginger. Just carry on, there be no time. Bad boy day, me I dey fine, and at the same time, me I dey high. But to the top, stand out, calm down, you go dey fine like fine wine, no decline. Sick about it, extraordinary things. Show me love, I go show you more. Bushenche, I'ma eat don't take ya. She didn't move for fire, yeah. Lola de mango molo, Korokoto iti shomolo. If you want to let ya come alone, you find anybody la money I want. But they hear what people they do. Want to get a shot.
Please, all the JCI senators, please. EVP, past president, please.
Waiting, I love.
JCI Lagos City members, please. JCI Lagos City members, please. Please, our time is fast spent. Please. All members of JCI Lagos City. All members of JCI Lagos City.
In my yaro, my guy, I don't smoke claro. Oh nah. King poking in my yaro, my guy, I don't smoke claro. 4 bars, 1 switch, don't go yaro. Claro, salo, Oshe Fenushiko. Iwo lori bi montaro. Show my love, mommy. Oti peti mutinje medo. Duro tombi calado. I be made back. Jowo, my love be no S-class. Ask me I did. I on my life, I got money on my mind. Expensive smile, in the dark it shine. Me right now, but I'm more kind of. Money God level, yeah, boss level, yeah. Many wanna see me fall, I stay elevate. Energy day, delibe. Only la wakote back bucket day. Some of them no feel relate to, because my glory carry weight to. You will support, I appreciate to. Una no go spoiled by his grace, so.
Please, all the board members. So after the board members picture, please, all the BNI members, that's the Business Network International members, please, get ready for your own picture, please.
Plenty enemies, they wanna show me love, I got them frenemies. Say Mr. Money won't live for me, shelling me. I wanna put a shy enemy, but I work for the shit with the city. Oh my God, in payday, oh my jelly. We are good to move, my niggas the new Bentley, jelly. I want to bang, Apa, Utikolomo, I'm money day necessary. One care, I take care me, Lori Titi, or Motimba Muma Family. Some of them no feel relate to, because my glory carry weight to.
All the members of Business Network International, please. It's time for your own picture, please. All the members of BNI, Business Network International.
sure to my baby debut. Too sure you were gonna debut. Straight forward, I no get to kill. Go yeah yo, go say go. 247 me a day yo. You know strong, make you differ day kill. Mungo no ori me day yo. Can't go, can't go. Moturo can't go. Oti betty moti sanle o. I've been active, I jam me side o. Side o, side o. Mupe one side o. Anything me a check a jayo. Aye kon lo wa kusayo.
Okay. Before the vote of thanks, DJ, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much. Before the vote of thanks, please, someone forgot something in the female restroom. Someone forgot something in the female restroom. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, at this point, I would like to call on so please, the students, we have LTV here. So he's expecting to have you interviewed. So he's outside. So LTV wants to interview you. So please go outside and be interviewed. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to appreciate everyone that stayed to this moment. And also a big thank you to JCI Senator Paschal Dike and his lovely wife. Thank you very much. All our judges, thank you very much. Loco, this one want to do the vote of thanks. I would like to give the microphone to the chairman organizing committee, JC Matthews.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. On behalf of JCI Lagos City and JCI Lagos City and the committee, Madam President, the immediate past president, Caleb, the director of programs, Paschal Dike himself. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for making this a success. And of course, my friends that put in the works, Sparkles Events, Africulture Magazine, Africulture Media, our friends from TVC, New Telegraph, Guardian, yeah, everyone, all of my friends. I can't mention names. The Great Pariah, everyone that came to lend in their support. Mr. Yusuf over there, senators, Senator Tunde Ayeni, thank you for your encouragement. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do have a safe trip back home. Yeah, my friend came in from Ibadan, MC Justice Rishi from Ibadan to lend his support. Thank you.